How's it going, everybody? My name is Berlin, and welcome back to another episode of BerlinCraft. Let's do a little bit of walking and talking today. Today, we're going to be doing a skeleton grinder with a bunch of redstone. Now, that's going to take a little bit, but we need to do a little thing first. And I'm going to just skip through this because you guys have probably seen it a million other times on other channels, and it's quite boring. We're going to go to the nether. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, Berlin, why are you skipping through going to the nether? That's just lazy, that it's annoying, it might be annoying, but the nether's nothing special, per se, Oops, yeah, okay. I didn't get enough. The nether is nothing special. You go in, you find some stuff, you leave. But we're just going in for quartz. We just need a couple of pieces, and then we're in and out. But the nether's nothing special. It's red, it has lava, it does a bunch of stuff, it has some nether temples, and that's about it. It's kind of boring, actually. So, we're gonna go in, we're gonna get some quartz, we're gonna leave. Look at this. Look at that. Perfect. Just right where we need it, if it would stop lagging. Thank you. Right where we need it, right outside the port. Why is it lagging so much? This is like server lag, not even frame rate lag or anything. What the heck? Am I on a server? No, I'm not on a server. We only need a little bit. It's not much, but, it's a little bit of pieces. Because we're going to be making redstone comparators. And those are pretty gosh darn important. Those are pretty spectacular for my redstone that I'm going to be doing today. That should be enough. 28 pieces. We can get in, we can get out. We'll explore this another day. But for now, we'll leave it alone. And let it gasp at whatever it wants to do. Alright, so, what I want to do today is build a skeleton grinder. Now you're probably wondering, Burley, you found a skeleton grinder, what the heck? You didn't even show us if you found a skeleton grinder or anything. I'm disappointed in you, Berlin, oh my god. Well, that's where I tell you to shush, and then wait. Because we're going to grab all these beautiful, luscious materials. Actually, we're going to need to make another chest. So let's do that really quickly since since we need it for the hopper. We'll grab a couple iron blocks just as well. And I'm going to show you where the skeleton grinder is. Now I'm going to do the water on camera, and then I'm going to clear out the room next to it, and then we're going to do the building on camera, because that's what everybody cares about, all the building, all the cool stuff, because if it's not that, it's just not cool. So, we have a hole here. Let's go down this hole. Let's take damage while we go down the hole. We're going to jump over, we're going to turn, we're going to go down into the pit of darky spooky death, and bam, skeletons. In skeleton-y goodness. Look at this, right there. That's a skeleton grinder if I ever saw one. Throw that away. What's in here? Some horse armor, a saddle. That'll actually be pretty good. Hey, skeleton, go away. Go. Leave. Other than that, I'm going to tear down this room. We're going to get a crackin'. We're going to crack a lackin'. And we're going to build a skeleton grinder. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speed up a little bit of a clip. And I'll be right back when this skeleton room is done. And I'll explain it to you. Because that's how I do. Alright, we have the room cleared out and the foundation set. This is where the enchanting area will go. This will be slightly automated as well. You'll see that probably this episode. There will be a little bit of a design here. That's why that's already laid out. These are supposed to symbolize a different type of block that are supposed to be sitting there. But I want to start with the dark oak right now. And I just want to have a little bit of a chat. So, you're probably wondering, Berlin, you've done so much BerlinCraft. Oh my god, will there ever be any other videos on the channel? And the answer to your begs and pleas and cries is absolutely no. Okay, I'm kidding. Yes, there will be other videos on the channel. I've been hard at work getting other videos set up. Yeah. Other videos set up. I have one going up tomorrow that I believe you guys will probably highly enjoy. It'll be one of your all-time favorite videos on the channel. That is if you like videos with other people, and that'll give you enough hint on what the video is about. But I'm also planning on bringing back the TF2 commentaries very soon. I've been out of topics for them. I just don't know what to talk about, and I just sort of sit here and go, duh, what do you do what to talk about? So that's sort of where those went. I know that sounds like terrible, but that's sort of where those went. I just did not know what to talk about. Let's just throw all the stuff that we really don't need over into this corner. Leave. Despawn on us. Okay. Thank you. What? Alright. So, a lot of this room uses polished andesite. And we have quite a bit of it. So I hope it'll be enough. But if it's not, then I might have to cry. But a whole ton, a very big ton of this room is polished andesite. So I hope that doesn't become a problem for me in the future, because I have to 60 andesite runs and be like, oh, okay, we're out of andesite once again, BRB, and 16 times. But I'm showing you, I like to show you guys the peer builds on BerlinCraft, not only because I feel like it's better for the viewership, because you might learn how to build something, it's because it gets you guys more involved. You can give your feedback on the build other than oh, stupid build, that's about it, I didn't even get to see anything of the build, it was pretty stupid, honestly, I didn't get it. But a lot of you guys come from Wells, and Wells does building, and I'm sure a lot of you guys want to build a skeleton grinder. So you know what? I'm showing you right now how to build a skeleton grinder. And you know what? It's gonna be a dank skeleton grinder. It's gonna be one of the best looking skeleton grinders you've ever seen. Now, my original design for this was to include the mushroom blocks. Since we're on the mushroom island, it sort of only makes sense. But that plan fell through as soon as I realized I didn't have anything silk touch to actually get it. Now, this skeleton grinder was going to be used to get levels, and it's still going to be used to get levels, but one of my plans was to use it very much to get silk touch, and then change the room in a later fashion. But after I finished the room in my creative world, I was just sort of like, well, you know what? This is a nice room. I'm going to keep it exactly like this. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to stay exactly like this. Let's throw gravel away. No one needs gravel anymore. Who needs stupid old gravel? You guys probably can't see anything. I'm being silly right now, aren't I? Torches everywhere. Just throw those bad boys up, so then you could see. But yeah, that's sort of the plan. Just do a bunch of building on camera. Make sure you guys get to see a bunch of stuff and be able to be like, oh, that is really cool. Let me build that in my world. And then you'll be like, yes, Berlin built this. This is a great design. I'm kidding. But yeah, just a bit of talking, a bit of motivational stuff that I've been going through. It's like, oh yeah, motivation has been low. It is so super hard for me, the life of a YouTuber, and I cry. But don't worry. Chests go here, so these get bumped up like that. This inside was like it is. Okay, so this is all I'm going to do on camera right now. I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to finish the room. But these, I'm going to tell you right now, just in case you really wanted to know, are the chiseled stone brick blocks. I think they look nice. They go with the room pretty well. So if you want to build it in your world, the little white andesite, if you're going to plan it out exactly like I did, is the chiseled blocks. Because I just think they're nice, and they go well with a lot of stuff that, like, you don't have to go searching for in a jungle temple for anymore. But, yeah, that's about it. I'll be right back when the room is completely done, and we'll do a little bit of redstone. Okie dokie, let's get to redstoning, shall we? So, the first thing that we would do is here. Now, if you're following the design, keep this in mind. Stair to here to make it look even. Ditch so you can get in and out, I guess. But then you go redstone. You have to take your comparators and go 1, 2, 3. More redstone, like it is. Bring it back 1, 2, 3. Take your polished andesite or whatever you wanted to use and slap it on there. Slap yo a button. And pillar up if you really want to. Slap a piston facing this way into the grinder, this way. And then slap whatever block you want in front of that. Now what this is going to do, the comparators, here let me explain this if I can just bust in here really quick. Once the button is pressed, the redstone signal will go from here to here to here to here to here and all the way around. And it will keep the pulse, but it will hit this block and then this one will go out. This one will kick in and it'll hit the block. That might not be the best technical term for it, but it's a pretty long pulse extender and it works like so. All of this time that it's out extended, skeletons will most likely be crushed. You'll kill them. You won't kill them unless they took full damage, but that is long enough to get them down to 1 heart. This lever up here has a piston behind it that closes off the main valve so skeletons can't enter while you are doing your shenanigans. The water ends right there. I hope you can see that. So they're standing there and they can't move back into the water. So when that opens, they'll just fall down. The silly little skeletons. Now here, you want a dropper. And above that, a hopper. A hopper dropper. A dropper, hopper, hopper, bopper. And then you grab your last comparator. You're supposed to make 7. Go like that. So when there's an item in here, you can't exactly see it. But when there's an item in here, the comparator will pick it up and send it a small signal. It will then get powered by 2 redstone torches, which will lead around like this and cause a really weird clock. But that burns out quickly. We don't want that. So we add we add redstone there, or a repeater right there. And when we throw in a block, oh, I think Berlin missed it. What? Oh, the door opened. I'm like, what? What just opened? Hold on. I think Berlin. Oof. Ah, there it goes. I'm gonna have to change the fence gate, obviously. Oops. I'm gonna have to change the fence gate. Obviously, that was a little bit of a goof on my bird. Come here, fence gate. That was a little bit of a goof. But, as you saw, here, I'll demonstrate it again, since that was a terrible demonstration. Like that. Let's get a normal fence going here. Normal fence. Like that. Let's use some spruce fences. When there is blocks in here, let's just go down to 15, it will finish emptying into the dropper, and when it is done, with this unflicked, it will create a clock. The clock will keep pulsing until it is empty. When you hear it burning out and it slowly dying, flip it off. This is so if you don't want skeleton drops, you leave it in, you leave this off, and you can grab whatever you want from here. I think you can grab it from... Actually, I don't think you can grab it from the dropper. Will that's powered do items go through? Yes. That was an unseen plan, or unseen flaw. But you get the point, right? It keeps it there nice and tidy and safe for it to just stay there. You can grab your items and throw it in here or whatever you want to do with them. This will be on. So you can, well, while you're pounding away at those skeletons, you can easily just turn that on and get rid of the remains. And over here, we're going to do a little bit of work. This is going to be a bit tricky, so you might want to just carefully follow along. It is going to be weird and a bit confusing, but don't worry, it gets a bit easy. So right here, you want any type of block with a dropper facing down, so it's like that. You want a, this will obviously be your enchanting area. I'll move it down in a second so you guys can see. You want a lever here, and I haven't seen anyone use this design or that design, so I might be the first one. I'm not sure, probably not though. You want a torch there, and above that, yes, above that, you want another torch, and one there. Ooh, uh-oh. Berlin's forgetting stuff. I think, maybe. Uh-oh. No, wait, yes. No? Wait. 1 second. Alright. We're back. I'm a bit stupid. Okay, so, lever, block, redstone torch. Torch here, redstone on top. This torch leads to a redstone up here. That goes to a block that has redstone on top of that. I will show you that. Along here, and a 2-pulse repeater leading into a block. Don't forget the block, because you probably will not get a pulse without it. And I think it might be one short of a bookcase. I'll worry about that in a second. And the final thing you need to do for your grinder to make everything spick and span and slinky dinky is go up to the top. Oh god. Oh, that just broke. That's gonna make a bunch of noise. Hold on. Hold on here. Yep, that's just gonna make a bunch of noise. Stop it. You want to go all the way back up to where your skeleton spawner is. Close up whatever little holes you have in your house, I guess. No, I don't want to use that. I'll use more cobblestone. Boop. Place the final bucket right there. It'll get stopped by the water. And then you remove the torches before you get shot. Ow. Ow. As you can see, I don't lead by example very well. Go down, plug it up, plug up your little hole, and you wait for the skeletons to fall in. And as they fall in, over many, many times, you will get XP. And isn't that just great? That's what you wanted, right? By the way, throw some lapis, throw whatever lapis you have in there. It does not matter. And whenever you hit this little button, back here, it's only one flick. You get exactly 3 lapis each time for a level 30 enchantment. And if you don't need it, throw it back in. How cool is that? You flip it back up and it doesn't even send another pulse. I'm an amazing redstoner. Okay, so, alright everybody, that's the end of the episode. If you use this design anywhere in a world or a server, I'd love to check it out. You can tweet it to me at BerlinRiver on Twitter. It's the link in the description. And that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Remember, stay fancy, and peace out. Bye. Oh.